And give me a moment, guys. Dearie me. Ooh, you chair. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today, hey, David, by the way. I'm just going to put I've got a little footrest on this chair. That's why I've got it. It's actually one of the shittiest things in the world as far as quality goes, but I'm supposed to have my foot up. Today we are getting stuck into our safety harness. Now, I've got to start on some stuff here. And I've got some of the belts already trimmed out, and some already on the chair, as you will see. Now, I've just realised this chair's way down, although I think that may be advantageous. Yes, I do. I digress. Hope you're well, by the way. Now, as always, Ben, as the start of the stream. Let's hear it for coffee. Light goes on. Camera angle gets changed. And the light comes up. Now, I just whacked the microphone. Sorry. What we have, I'll give you a quick rundown. Zoom in just a little. Here we go. Now here we go. First up. Here's what we've done thus far. Now I've got to get another bit of photoetch on the back of that one. But this is our seat so far. We've got those two little bits there. Now we have other bits that need to go onto those, but we'll do that in due course. Now, something I did notice that's a bit frustrating on this. This was a spray-on paint, and yeah, it hasn't dealt well with the varnishing, so I'm going to have to tidy that up at some juncture. Now, I would prefer to do that, I reckon, when I've got everything on, and just before I put the seat into the actual cockpit. Now, in the meantime, we have here these two straps are they're strap 6 is what they are. And we now need, I'll zoom you out a bit, and even, actually, here's something I'll do. All right, what we're about to do. A bit further out, perhaps. Here we go. Now, those ones I just showed you are that, and correspondingly that. Now, with the strap 3, which are one I'm currently cutting out there and one there, they quite obviously, and indeed, as you can see, go more on the interior. So I'm going to do them first. And once I've got all of that together on both sides, I'll thread that through the side bits there that you can see. Now, something I do want to have a quick gander at is right now. Here, I'll zoom you out a bit. We have that goes into. See, I'm trying to work out how that Okay, because they're the anchoring points. Now, what I'm wondering is whether that comes down the front or whether it goes under because there's a hole in the middle of the chair and bam. I think it would have to go down the front, wouldn't it? It would make more sense. Yeah. Actually, definitely, yeah. Alrighty. Got it happening. Now, let us finish cutting these number 3s out. Give you a bit of a zoom in. That's a bit too close, maybe. That'll do for the time being. Now you go over there. Get that one out of the way. Now, as you can see, I've just got it. Oops, Jesus. Got to be there we go. That's just got to come down there. You come off, haven't you? No, you haven't. I've sliced a bit of that off. I've been doing some of this yesterday, well, obviously. And there we go. Now, turn that around. Now, once I get this one, actually, might as well slice the other one out. And then we will get to the photoetch and glue that on. Now, come here, you. Oh, why are you being... Oh, really now? There we go. Now, let's line that up. Well, this one's suddenly decided to be something of a bitch. I mean, really, what is its issue? What is your major malfunction? There we go. No, that's the plastic of the ruler. There we go. And it's out. There we go. One. Actually, this should be a little tidier. There we go. Not a little tighter. Goddamn kilogram. Now we've got him. Probably too much, but that's actually okay anyway, because that folds under. No one sees that. All right. Next, now we'll do the end first. Gee, that's handy, isn't it? Should I tape it? Probably. I reckon I've just come onto the ruler again. No, that's okay, I think. Yeah, it'll do. It'll do, donkey. It'll do. Now we'll go down that side, hopefully. I would have to say, in many ways, this is more of a pain in the ass than I signed up for when I went for the idea of installing a racing harness. Would I bother again? There's a question. Answer, probably not, actually. Maybe I'm just saying it because I'm getting a bit tired of having to slice shit out. It's always good when you can just do something nice, quick and easy. And this isn't quick and easy. It's slow and fiddly. Here we go. Oh no. Give me a moment. Oh, that's okay, I think. Let me just... can fix. See, this is the thing. I do have others as well I can use potentially. Oh, this one's... Come here, you. It's very frustrating, it is. There we go. Now, let's have a look if... Yeah, I can live with that. Patience is a virtue, Robster. Patience is a virtue. You know, they say that. I bet you the person who said that wasn't a scale modeler. Actually, no. Quite the reverse. Probably is the case, actually. Let's face it, you need a truckload of patience. There we go. All right. So we just got a big earful of my... But yeah. Okay. Now, zoom out. These are... That one's a bit etchy sketchy, but hey. Get these out the way. Now, what which part do we go with first? Let's have a look, shall we? So, we need number 2 on the end. So the front end is number 2, and the rear end goes into number 5. Now, something I wouldn't mind checking. Oh no. So there are 4 3s that are going to be required all up. All right. Alrighty. Now, next. What number was it again? No. Oh, hey. Now, parts. I have to have a close look at what that says. My eyesight is, sorry, sufficiently poor that I can't quite see. Now, it's a curious thing. Geez, no, that's not handy. Hang on a moment. Oh. Well, as I have to move out. Anyway, I'll have a close look at what was... Ha! Frustration is part of the fun. Yeah, well, it's... no, I tell you, this new chair, I got it specifically because I was advised to get something to raise the... No, is that as high as it goes? Jesus, man. Excuse me a moment. I'm just trying to get a bit of... Yep, that's as high as it goes. Alrighty. Now let's get this photo etch. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come here, you. Hey, yo, hey? Hey, yo. Now, let's see about this footrest caper. It was a self-assembly job, which I'm fine with. Well, I'd want to be being a scale modeler. Hey, I mean, it's only 1:1 scale model. But it's how shall I put this? Yeah, pardon me. Its quality is questionable. All right, now we're looking for. Again, I've forgotten after that. Number 2. Right. Now we go for a curved one on this. And we want toothpick. I'd say that one that's already had some crystal clear on it. We'll go ding, ding. Number 2 is these ones. Oh, yeah. I get it. I get it. Jolly good. Let's do this. Now, next, we want there. All right. Curved blade. Are there 2 rows of these? There are. Excellent. Now, we'll start there. Yep. And there we go, I think. Yep. Well, that was a fairly cooperative, excuse me, little piece. Now, tweezers. I did have, here they are. Now, that's come off quite cleanly, I must say. Here we go. Let me just get that in the tweezers. Not quite. Because the trick here is that. Gotcha. All right. There we go. Now what we've got to do next is thread through there. And once that is done, we then glue it. Now, what I'm going to quickly do, give me a moment, itchy ear, is okay, yep, right. So that goes that way. Like this one. And hopefully there you go. And up. Not quite. Now I might want to strip that down a bit, just for ease of purpose. My theory being that if no one sees it, doesn't matter. Answer in my eyes, nah. Which I should use the other. Oh, it's not really going to matter. Oh, no, I will use the other blade. Give me a moment. That'll go through. Alrighty. Come here. Tricksy. Looks like you have to trim it quite a lot for it to actually get to a point where it'll sit nicely. Unless, give me a moment. I know all you're seeing here is my hand, isn't it? It's not quite sitting. Is there a problem here? You move around back to there, thank you. Stop that. There we go. Now, okay. As you can see, it will sit. Just needs to be glued and held. Have a look at what your comment in a minute. I can't quite. Again, shitty eyesight. So let's see if that will hold on that amount alone. That is our objective. I reckon it will. Might need to be held for a while, but it will. All right. So we're going to go just here. That's the stuff. Now, give me a moment while I just put the lid back on. And maybe, come here. How we do? Boom! I think. We're in luck. Look at that. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Pop that over to here to dry. Oh, off you come. Off you come. Thank you. Hang on a moment. Have a bit more of a look at that. Oh, really? Yes or not? This one's a bit tricksy. Yeah, we're going to have to try that again. It was lying to me, I tells you. Give me a moment. Now, want you. No, stay there. I'm just going to hold it for a bit. While I'm holding it, I guess I can take the. Actually, give me a moment. Now it's folded on. I'm going to get that out of the way. Now you can see it's on. Yay. All right, give me a moment. Flip I'll get my leg down. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I Zoom. When I first got on to doing photoetch, which I've only actually done on one other kit, and that's a Lavochkin, which I've sort of like stalled on because I'm working on the car and so many other things, but I'm planning on getting back on shortly. And in fact, it's conveniently on hand. I did some research. I'm a big fan of researching stuff before giving it a go, making sure you know what you're trying to do so as it all comes up sweetly. Now, I can't remember whose video it was, but they recommended one of these, and I can't remember where I got it from, but there was a whole stack of stuff, of which this is a part. And yeah, it's great. Very obviously, you can see straight through, so you can see where your line needs to be. Tell me how that's not a good outcome. This little bit of white card, that on its own. Oops, oh, what the hell? At least I've got the lid on the, excuse me a moment, mate. Just dropped my bloody glue now. At least the lid was on, as I said. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. But frustrating, nonetheless. Oh, this chair is crap. They want me to give a review. I'm not sure they're going to want to receive it. I'm actually going to put the chair aside. It's just nonsense. Worst money spent ever. Never mind, I'll get my other one. That one's good. That one actually feels like it's going to sustain my weight. Now, as I was saying, getting after that frustrating little... All right. Now, that's better. Now, anyway, yeah, this bit of white card, look at that. Look, you can, boom. Now, that's the shit. Other stuff, have you ever done photoetch before? Or if yes, I shall cease and desist on the waffling. If no, I'm quite happy to go into some deets on my experiences. Here's the Lavochkin. You can actually see the. Give me a moment. Here we go. There we go. And that, to me, in very simple terms, is the joy of photoetch. It's the shit in a bit. That's an Edward kit. I must say I'm very impressed. So yeah, overall review, big thumbs up for photoetch. And the case of the Lavochkin, big thumbs up for Edward. Nice work, kids. Let us get on with our racing harness, shall we? Excuse me. Now, as always, I do have things to do today, like we all do. Let's not be shy now. It's not just me who has things to do. So I shall be... Now, give me a moment. There's the ones we're after. I'll probably be going for another hour, I'd expect. Yeah, look, the thing I love about the photo etch in this instance, I'll just bring it down again, is when you... If I were to hypothetically paint, I could paint that detail, yeah, but the joy is that because it, of course, is indeed three-dimensional, it's not just, doesn't just, oh, that's a 3D effect. It actually does, it is an object. It creates a really good, realistic interior, and that just has me creaming myself. I'll tell you, free of charge. Man, there are times I look at this sort of stuff, I need to put on protection. Anyway, but yeah, and the thing that the biggest winner for me that just had me going, oh, when I actually saw it was the dash. I'm so happy with that. Can I get closer in? I can. To me, that's just the sexiest dash in world history, man. Yeah, the whole thing. Just nice job by Eduard. Yeah. I hope what I need to do on this at the moment, I'll just zoom out for a moment. As you can see, I've got the undercarriage done. What needs to happen now is I need to do the Russian blue-grey upper area, and then the ocean grey dark or dark grey, and then the red, and then I can finish assembly. Hang on a moment, I shall sidle over and have a bit of a closer look at what you've said there. Give me a moment. Did you want to me to flick an invite link so you can come on? Look, at the end of the day, mate, here's a line of thought for you. By the way, yeah, well, I'm hoping so. I was going to say, looking, when you get one, let us know. As in, I know it's not going to happen this stream, obviously, but whenever it's an option, boom. Anyway, as I was saying, the looking good from a distance. A good friend of mine who taught me quite a lot about what I know about modelling once hit me with what I would have to say is pretty sound, position to hold things from, and it's the, depending on how you want to look at it, 30 centimeter to a meter rule. And what it basically means is that, does it look good from about a foot, maybe a meter to a meter away? If so, fantastic, your mission has been accomplished. If you're going in for a competition or something, yeah, well, hello, that's a bit different. But you've left yourself open to that by going into a competition. That's just the way it rolls. Now, the other thing about, so long as it looks good from a distance, as was also pointed out to me, if somebody does indeed, you're happy with your build and you're showing it to someone, then they start leaning in really closely. Say, oh, look, I noticed that you've made this error or that error. It's right about then you start spreading a sheet of plastic behind them before you reach for your baseball bat, because that's what they richly deserve. Yeah. Right. Well, good luck with that. Hope you have a good time. I kind of like doing that sort of stuff, going and doing the searching after something. I actually did a fair bit of online searching for some kits the other day. I'm a shocker. But I've got objectives now, clear-cut ones with what I want to build. That will last me for quite some little while, I should think. Now, there's that one off. Fantastic. Now, tweezers. Here we go. Actually, I should do it that way. So that's the end I'm going to want to hold it from. So if I move it that way, there we go, and all right, there you go. So that looks really thick as far as that strap. Oh. It's amazing. Once you get used to a certain dimension, you look at some things and you think, wow, they're really big. Now, let us go, and this one's going to probably be a little more cooperative, I think. There we go. Oops. It's very cooperative as far as going in and out. We don't want to overdo this now, do we? In you go. There we go. Cool. All right. Hang on a moment. I'll have a quick look at what you just said then in a minute. I'm just going to glue this into position. And the next one would be I reckon we can do the other end. Yes, I do. Once I've gotten this glued in, oh, look at that. Very cooperative, people. Now, maybe just a touch more. One thing I do like about crystal clear is the fact that it dries well. Dare I say it. Clear. Now, as that has been so cooperative, I'm confident. Oops. Not quite. Here we go. Back down. Almost. Right. And there we go. Let that one dry. It's the wrong way round. Hang on, come here. Come here. And that way over. It's my preferred angle for them to dry. Give me a moment, excuse me. Well, yeah, that is always a sound move. Now, the camera I use is just my phone. These days, you'll find a lot of them are very, very sound. And I put it through an app called Droid Cam. I find it good. As far as it goes, probably the thing I found probably more important is a good headphone or good microphone. Hang on, give me a moment. I'm trying to see what brand mine are. They're JBL, but yeah, they come with headphones and mic, mute button, easy to use, and I believe the sound's not bad. So there's some. I don't know if that information is of any benefit to you. One of the joys of using the camera or the phone and Droid Cam is that it enables remote use, whereas I've got a Logitech camera, and the thing about that is that it requires a physical connection to the USB port. There you have it. These are my thoughts. Now, what we can do next, let's have a look at our instructions here. So we've got 2 on. Now we thread them through 5. So, or here we go. Quick change of plans, kids. We're going to get these rear ones. We're going to put them through 5 first. That'll give them a bit longer to dry. Now we're looking for part 5. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're pretty straightforward and easy. I'll show you them. Bam. So you can see they're going to be pretty easy little cut off. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, something you can do, and you've probably already thought to do, I would expect, is I would go on the internet, and I just searched top 10 cameras, top 10 microphones. But in my opinion, your phone, you'd be surprised. That's what I use, and it's you know, you can magnify. These days, most phones are actually pretty schmicky. I believe that's the technical term. So yeah. So yeah, that's just yeah. Now this one, I think that's good. Yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, I think the bigger one is the microphone. You might not need 2 turntables, but a microphone is important. Now, you know, the one thing I would say though, because these have got this one's got headphones on it. Give me a moment. And I hate that when you get in each ear. Now, tweezers. Actually, what I might do is hold it that way. I was trying to hold it. There we go. I was trying to. I'll zoom in so as I can explain. In fact, that little. Okay, you can see how I'm holding it a long ways. Trying holding it the other ways, there wasn't enough purchase on it, in my opinion. And I could see it all going horribly wrong. Now, I do not see it going horribly wrong. I can see this all happening. I can. Now, let's just make sure. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's close. Well, let's find out. Oh, look at that. Oops. That's, I've got to, trying to see, remember who hang on. These guys. That's who's HGW models. Look, as far as it goes, I know I voiced frustration with them earlier, but I've got to say, on the whole, I mean, these are aftermarket, and so you've got to expect a bit of, it is all about going the extra mile, isn't it? But some of this is really well done, actually. Boom. Sweet. Alrighty. Let's glue. Let's glue. Yeah. Now, just move that down to here. Then, what I might do, because what ultimately has to happen is that gets attached to those other ones we've done. What I might do, however, is because I like to let things a bit touchy about the idea of. I like to let things dry properly. I have a bad track record of jumping the gun. Now, what I wouldn't mind doing, though, if I got almost everything in order, because there's a few bits that need to be assembled like this. If I get it down to the point of just 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 let's go back to my room. Yeah, you know. Hang on a moment. Where is? Oh, no, it's there. And just hold it there. And oops, that's not so good. Come here. Get a toothpick. There we go. Drip. So there we go. Nice and secure at the back. All right, zoom out. Now, repeat process for the other one. And then, what I think I shall do, actually what I'll do, actually you know what? Let me get this one with its relevant 5 attached. I'm then going to touch up that bit of paintwork. Yes, I am. And I'll just leave the chair like that. Because that makes good sense. So we'll just pop that there for the time being. Next, number 5 again. Number 5 again. I'm slicing up another 5 again. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. And in this instance, John Denver would be turning his grave because he is actually dead. Hang on a moment. I don't know if I'd call myself an expert, mate. Now, what's the old joke? An X is a has-been and a spurt is a drip under pressure. But thank you for that. Now, let's line that up. And I've got some, I'm really keen to get this car finished so that I can go full steam on the Lavochkin and the B17. But once it's done, I'm also going to start doing bits and pieces on, which one did I slice? Shit. That one. But I also want to get a start on a C47, which I wish finished by June 6th. For the anniversary of D-Day. Yeah, but I've got a few other cars coming. I do. And I'm very keen to show some of them off. Some of them that I'm building are going to be cars from my childhood. And in a couple of instances, or in one instance, I'm going to build what was a car I wanted to do as far as a real car. If ever I was going to have hotted up a car, this would have been it. And of all cars to do it to, it's a Volvo. But yeah, schmicky paint job. There's a few things I might be able to do to it to make it extra smooth the way I wanted it. So yeah, we'll see. Now, let's see how cooperative this one is. Looking a bit snug. Oh, bless their cotton socks. Look at that. All too easy, kids. Oops, a daisy. It's coming a bit loose. There we go. Now, slide that through there. Now, there we go. today's not very good. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I've got to say, oops, it's still there, isn't it? This is really good practice for more simple photo etch work. Oh, it is. Look at that. So that's really stable. That's good. All right, I pull him right the way down here. Come here. That's not bad at all. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me a moment. Oh yeah, nice. I've well, as far as cars go, and bearing in mind this full line of assembly is something that will take place over the course of a couple of years. I've already got lined up a 69 Boss Mustang, but also a 71 because I had a 71 as a matchbox car when I was a boy. So I'm going to build that and paint it accordingly. A Lamborghini Miura was another one I had when I was a kid. I'm going to paint that accordingly. But I've also got a Volvo coming that, as I said, I'm going to be doing up the way I wanted if I was going to hot it up when I did own once. And I want to get a V-Dub and a Mini Cooper S. I never had a Mini Cooper S, nor did anybody I know, but they're just so cool. I've always loved them. And as in the originals, I hasten to add. These modern ones are just heresy, I say. Heresy! Give me a moment. Come here, you. Oh dear, come here. Making my life harder than I need to. There we go. Come here. I need you. A bit lower, thank you. There you go. Oops. There we go. And there we gotcha. Gotcha good. Ding 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 ding. Bow, bow. All right. So there's another one. All righty. Now, let's fix this chair. Yep. Now, when a problem comes along, you can fix it. Now, jet black is the one I'll be looking for, I would suggest. Jet black. Shake, 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 ba ba ba. Shake, 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 ba ba. Shake my paint. I'm gonna stop. Alrighty. Now, this won't take long. Happily, come here. Oh, now, it's been a productive session. I'm happy. Now, what I'll do once I've got that painted is we shall... I want to let them dry. So we'll do the bottom straps, get them all ready to go. And that should be plenty. Then we shall, well, we'll see how much time we got. Now we'll get something a bit substantial in the brush variety here. Come here, you. Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress made on this session. Yeah, just tidy that up. That'll look like crap if I don't. And I have pretty strong thoughts about leaving something look like crap. I'm Ken Brockman, and that's my 2 cents worth. Actually, I'm not Ken Brockman at all, am I? But hey, be that as it may. Now, you'll get a cheesy grin from the big man if you can tell me Ken Brockman's real name. Yeah. Now, the answer will be revealed at the end of this. Oh, Jesus. At the end of the... Sorry, guys, I'm just out of thinner here, that's all. Will be revealed at the end of the stream, as long as I remember. It looks so much better. I'm out of bloody... I do have some thinner in there, but not much. It'll do. It'll have to do. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, anyway. So that's already looking much happier. Next comes... There's 2 straps on the bottom, it being a 6-point harness and all. Where is... Oh, really, Rob? Hang on. For fuck's sake. Anything else you've forgotten to bring along? Jesus, man. Hang on, let's see how we roll with this. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Now we'll give that a quick rinse. Dear, oh dear. I've got a whole tin of thinner in the shed, happily, so I'll attend to all of that in due course, I shall. Now, hang on a moment. Rightio, yep. When I was never much of a car. I've never been much of a car person. What I want to do with the Mustangs, as much as anything else, is actually build a Mustang shelf, not just for cars, but the aircraft. Because I do like the old school Mustangs. To me, they're classic. I've always just thought, oh, Mustang. Don't ask me why, but I do. And yeah, well, if I'd had the cars and the aircraft, Mustang shelf. If I get the V dub, because I'm getting a V dub as well, I'm got a few options on the paint job. One I'm thinking about. Here we go now. Ding. So 4 goes through, then into 3 like that. All right. Let's do this. So it goes into 2. If we can get that one done, and then maybe get those 2. And that also says 4. And that sort of confuses me a little because it looks a lot shorter. Either way, 4, 4, 4. And that goes through 2 and into there. Now let's have a look at. Now the 4s are quite long. I think that's a typo. I think they're meant to be 5s, those other ones. And in fact, or are they meant to be 2s? You can see how that's 4. Where does 2 go? Is 2 even used? Sure is not. There it is. Okay, 2 goes into okay. 2's a separate little bit that goes into there. Okay. They're 5s. Okay, that all makes sense now. All right, let's do that. So our first objective will be to cut out one of these, a 4. Now, but yeah, with one of the V-dubs, what I'm tempted to do, I always wanted to have a V-dub that was painted blood red and had like von Richthofen's DR1 numbers on the back and the crosses in question. Now, I'd probably be ill-advised to drive that in public for a whole stack of reasons. But I always thought it would look kind of cool. At least now I can own one, if you know what I'm saying. So this is part of my rationale on doing these car things. And also just something different to build. Alrighty. Now this one, I suppose, doesn't actually have to be glued onto the 2, really, doesn't it? By virtue of the fact that it's just folded on. to there. Yeah. Alrighty, one more, and then we can see about getting it into the. Oops, excuse me a moment. Right. Onto the two. Piece of photoetch, at which point we can then see about gluing it to the threes. And then we, what do we do after that? Get a start on the twos, I guess. Get them all sort of queued up. Oh, butchery, bugger. All right, try again, big boy. That's a pretty nice cut, almost. Now, just going to try a little tighter there. There we go. A little more there. Me and my bloody perfectionism. Mind you, I'm not the only one. I think it's part and parcel of the turf, you know. I might actually be well advised, if I'm going to do that, to, give me a moment, get it clear of, there we go. So I was getting a shadow from that, and that was creating a bit of a poser. Got that one from, I was in that term, from, and now it's something completely different from Monty Python, when they're showing how not to be seen, has given us a bit of a poser. He has, however, chosen a rather obvious piece of cover. Now, I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefores of said sketch, because, well, not quite. There we go. Now, one last one. Then we can thread it. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do this, kids. Now, two. Let me just check. Yeah, bing. Now time. Let's zoom out just a little. What I'm thinking is most likely I'll get this one put threaded with the 3s on it, and then I'm going to be winding the stream up. As always, things to attend to. But again, happy with the progress. Enough so that I reckon I'm going to try and knock this off overnight. I always say that, I usually don't, but I reckon I might be able to do so because it's not it's more just those, got to do a bit, leave it. And that's the thing, you always got to leave things to dry for a bit, really. Doesn't hurt to be patient in that regard, but it does sort of, I mean, I could do, that's right, I think so. Now, healing. Yep. Alrighty. Now, this one should theoretically be somewhat easy. Now, if we're going to, okay, yep. Let's see how we go, kids. Okay, we're still going to need a pair of tweezers for the occasion, okay. Where are they? Here we go. There we go. I'll do ourselves a favour. There we go. Now, come here, you. I think I might need to tighten that up, tidy that up, this up a little bit. We'll see. So long as yeah, there you are. Look at that. That's a big good, kids. There we go. So that's that one threaded. And in fact, it needs to thread more with a slight V shape, I think. Or does it? I think what happens, yeah, bam. Now, and then they go under into the 3. Okay, so all we need to do, yep, that's nice. Starting to think I might be well advised to glue that, actually, just to stop it sliding around. I will. I don't think it's going to be a problem for getting... hang on a moment. I don't think it's going to be a problem as far as getting the 3s on, but I do want to get that a bit more stable in the bigger scheme of things. Don't want it slipping around when I go to put it onto the actual seat. So there we go, that'll do it. Doesn't have to be sort of like too heavy duty. But enough to hold it there. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. Happy with that. Now, we're looking for the 5s, I reckon. No, it's the 3s we're after, isn't it, initially? So, 3s. These ones. And I would say, okay, that oh yeah, rightio. So these go that way up on the bottom of these, one each. All right, let's start with one. Let's put the lid on this. Here we go. Actually, what is the time? Ooh, 6 minutes. No, actually, I might wind the stream off. I've done quite well. I'll probably finish this off tomorrow. Or today, actually. I want to finish it before. I'd like to have this seat set up so that tomorrow I can just come in and start doing shit. Go, right, we're putting this on, we're putting that on, we're putting that on, we're putting that on. I'd like to have this car finished next day or 2. So I'll tidy this up off stream. But I think we did some good work. I'm pretty happy with a lot of what's happened here. It's now going to be it'll take a little while, but Anyway, I've got to go and get ready to do things, and then I've got to go and do things, and and this chair keeps falling over. Why are you doing that to me? At least you look better again. Alrighty, that's me done. Now, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Now, any first-time viewers out there, it's the magic button time. Follow, like, subscribe. If you would like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. And I'm Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Follow, like, subscribe. What can I tell you? Now, tomorrow is Wednesday here in Australia. And to my knowledge, I don't think I have anything that keeps me occupied in the morning tomorrow. So I can certainly stream for a while. And that being so, you're quite welcome, David. Thanks for that. Glad you enjoyed. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Now I'm expecting I'll be on a similar sort of a time. Will I be around for longer? That depends a bit on whether I have appointments that may need to be made later today. We shall find out, good people. But one thing I can say with some degree of certainty is that I will certainly be back tomorrow, same kit time, same kit channel. And if you're around, catch you then. See yous.